is up and through. And his guys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard.
They'll go play action with May. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To throw again is May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Titans sending out their punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And that'll be a pickup of 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
To number 14. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
86. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Tennessee.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down. working out of the gun. It's May.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And
up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
they'll try to sneak it here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Going right, it's taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a 1st down. Now they'll throw it to Wilson.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
In the shotgun, Wilson. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down, here's Wilson. That is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Back to throw. Wilson. Over the top. He's got it. As a touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Whoa! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3. They bring the tight end in motion.
46-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
3rd and short. And here is May. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
29-yard line.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down for Tennessee. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
1st down, Titans.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, May looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
May gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Titans are gonna have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Here's May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 3rd and goal. Throwing is May. Quick throw taken in. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way. So one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 15. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Titans first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw now, May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He keeps it himself.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Throwing is Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 37.
Wilson to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time. Results in a nice first down pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Wilson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Up the middle they go. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. That one is caught beyond the pylon for the score. His 12th touchdown of the year.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of an outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7?
7 yards to go.
To throw is May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, who's clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Quick throw here is complete, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now it's Wilson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Now Wilson. That's hauled in at the 2s. To the goal line and in for the touchdown. His 4th TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Third and a long way to go. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one broken up, and it is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He'll go. Here's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that one incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Wilson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Play action. It's Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
They'll run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point is good. And his guys will add one more onto their big lead.
Visitors 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone. This drive will begin with first down. And they're going to march them down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Tennessee.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun. It's May. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they